I like the narrative scene at the start because it links to the genre quite well. It's quite a dark and secluded setting, so it fits in very well.
I like the introductory shot where there's a close-up of the guitar being played, because it like shows the good blend between the audio and the visuals in the scene.
My favourite part is the deep breath, because we can see a clear link between what we see and what we hear. Also, we can see a close-up, which is a common shot used in music videos. So using that, we can see that how it fits the conventions of music videos.
Yeah, I think it does, because the start of the song is quite slow paced, and the editing matches this because the sort of intervals between different scenes is slower, so it sort of fits in with the song.
I think the editing does match the pace of the song, because like as you start reaching the chorus and the pace of the song is increasing, you start to see greater use of cut transitions.
Yeah, I think it does, because when we see that the music video, the music speeds up, we also see the pace of the cut speeds up, and this we therefore see a link to the alternative rock genre.
Yeah, I think it does, because it does match the alternative rock genre, because the scene's quite dark, sort of a dreary sort of setting.
I think it does match the alternative rock genre because there's like dark and isolated kind of scenes that reflect it pretty well.
The video does match the genre. As we know, a common convention of the alternative rock genre is dark, quite slow sometimes, and there's juxtaposition between the slow paces and the fast paces. We also see the setting that it's set in quite forest, like an abandoned sort of setting, which also matches the rock genre.
Yeah, I feel there's enough camera movements. I especially like the way the camera stuttered, because it sort of like fell in with the alternative rock genre and gave it a very edgy feel.
I think there was like a consistent amount of camera movements within the video, which like I think it's important because it ensures like the.
I think there is enough camera movement throughout the video, and the camera is always consistently moving, and if it's static there's a reason behind it being static, for example to emphasise certain parts in the song.
I think there was a good range of shots within the video, like long shots, close-ups, especially like the close-ups because like it showed each member of the band and it's predominant within the alternative rock genre.
Yeah, I think there's enough range of shots. I mean, all the band members got screen time. This sort of helps show the alternative rock genre because that's how most of the music videos are.
Yes, there is enough range of shots. As we can see that there's quite a lot of close-ups, there's establishing shots to establish the setting, there's long shots, there's close-up of the instruments as well as the band members, and we can also see that the main focus isn't on just one member, which is a convention of alternative rock.
Yeah, I think it does. I mean, the two different settings are both dark in their own ways. It sort of helps it to give an alternative rock feel.
The setting did match the alternative rock genre because it was quite dark, secluded.
I think the settings do match the genre, as a convention of like alternative rock is something that is quite maybe abandoned or something that doesn't have a lot of people in it, which we can see from the forest setting, and it also emphasises the main artist as there's not a lot of people in it. Also, I think the performance aspect also is a good setting because we can see that the room is quite dark to also fit the conventions of alternative rock music, as well as the fact we know it's a performance because we can see like curtains and instruments.
Yeah, I think it does because it's all quite dark and sort of baggy, sort of kind of expected in an alternative rock genre.
Yeah, I feel like the dark, kind of baggy, it was like grunge kind of style clothing fitted the genre well because it kind of provides a link from the visuals to the genre which many would recognise.
I think the clothing does match the genre, as they're often wearing quite dark, baggy clothing, quite casual, but also adds the sense as you know that they're part of a band. Also, you can see quite a link between what they're all wearing because they're wearing quite similar clothes. That's why you know they're all part of the same band and they have like a relationship.
I think there was a good match between the narrative and band performance because, as I've said already, but there was like dark scenes in both that linked together well, and they kind of went together to tell a story.
Yeah, I feel that they're both quite sort of dismal settings. They're quite fitting quite well together. They're both sort of very alternative.
I think there is a good match between the narrative and the band performance, as they're both quite similar. As in they're both quite dark, quite natural. There's not really like highly budgeted settings. So it's like the main focus is simply on the band instead of everything around them.
I don't think there was enough like close-ups on the drummer, particularly. I think maybe we needed more like a view from his angle to provide a more insightful view.
I felt as if the drummer wasn't really up to scratch, and maybe they could get in a new drummer, sort of do a better job, make it actually look more realistic.
Maybe as an improvement you could include a different type of setting in the narrative, as we only see it being set in a forest, but you could include another setting such as maybe an abandoned warehouse or something like that.